if I were to identify what is it I do with people in organizations, it's really about leadership behavior. So how does the behavior of the leader affect the organization? And I suppose there's a few bullet points, but I think the first thing that pops into my mind is if the leader can't change, the organization won't change. I would just underline that as the kind of big takeaway. So, for example, some leaders' natural style is to be very, I wouldn't say accommodating, but to be very participative. Now, in the process of a change, there's going to come a point in any leader's life, it'll probably come sooner rather than later, when they're going to be challenged. That isn't going to work. Right. And they're going to have to get tough. Right. And they have no practice of being tough. Their whole mode and all of their growth and advancement in the organization has been based on their ability to mediate, bring people to consensus and agree. And now they've got to say, it's either my way or the highway. Now, I'm not saying that's the way you should lead at all times. But just as a contemporary example, if Obama would have been a bit tougher with Mitt Romney, he'd have won that debate. And therein may hang the election and the fate of a lot of people for at least another 4 years. Now, on the other hand, there are strong directive leaders. Let's say participative style, directive style. In the directive style, you may be used to getting your results through being clarity. I'm not talking about being unfair or being, a pig, but about being clear, assertive. This is what I want. You're going to do this. There's going to come a time when that won't work. When you are so far ahead of the team you're trying to lead or change, you've got to wait. You've got to evoke that energy in them. That's a completely different style. And there are times in the life of the development of a team or the transformation of a company where those styles and the gradations between them are extremely important. And the ability to do that in a convincing way. Not to be like, I was just on this course where they taught me to be participant. I remember looking at an episode of The Bill years ago where the guy had just been to kind of, commandant training school. And everybody knew he was a jerk. He was just, just doing that. So you've got to be able to find a way to make it look natural, as it were, even though it's quite alien to your normal way of doing things. Yeah. And I would have to say that if I was going to summarize what I do with leaders, whether it's a team of leaders or a team working with a leader, is to really talk about how leaders can flex their style to produce the result that everybody wants. Sometimes it's being tough, sometimes it's being very participative, sometimes it's even evoking fear. So that's a quickie.
Andy, that's brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.